Okay, so welcome everybody. It's Monday night. Woo-hoo. I am drinking a glass of wine and I also had a shot of whiskey um, because I posted my income progression on my personal page, which I have never, ever done before. And I needed some liquid courage to push post. So I posted it within our like sneak peek, but I'm like, there's only 18 people in here, but thousands are going to see it. I mean, I shouldn't think that highly of myself. Maybe a couple hundred will see it, but anyway, it freaked me out. So, but welcome to the Team Fearless call. I'm super excited to see all your faces, and we have some newbies on. Well, Kate, I think this is her first call, and Christine, this might be what, your second call? I think.
Yeah, first
First with us.
Team Fearless, right?
Yes. So excited. All right. So I'm going to, and for those of you watching the replay, I'm Lindsay Kaufman, one of the founders of Team Fearless. I always feel so weird saying that because I feel like I know all you guys anyway. All right. So Allie, take it away, girl.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
Yes, I am also extremely excited to see new faces. I know that I just so you guys are aware, Lindsay and I are very close friends. She's also my coach. And I hear all of these names and see all of these names, and I know how badly Lindsay Kaufman has wanted you guys on this team and on these calls. And so to see all of this like coming to fruition and growing, I mean, our first team calls, Lindsay and I had the two of us and maybe one or two other faces, and
maybe
here we are. You know, I mean, there were a few that was
Hi,
that
Kate.
was just you and me. There she is. So yeah, this is amazing. I want to quickly rattle off some incredible names that have put some Success Club points up on the board so far for the month of November. We are at November, oh my gosh, 2019. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Allie. We're at the 19th, and it's a holiday month, so we know that it is insane and crazy in everybody's lives. So the fact that these people have, hi, Bryn.
Hi, Bryn. Hi, Each.
Really quickly, say hi to the ladies, and then there, say hi.
Hi.
Hi, beautiful girls.
All right, and good night.
We love you.
Love you. Goodbye. So there are ladies that have bye.
Good night, EJ. We love
their names up on the Success Club board, and the Success Club points are hey Jeff. Success Club being kind of like the benchmark ladder, if you will, or the benchmark that lets us know that we have inspired lives, whether it's with Shakeology or a full challenge pack. And it's just that we are rewarded by Beachbody Success Club points, typically 2 at a time for those things. So those of you that have earned 2 Success Club points so far in November are Christine Shackelford, Liza Bolster, and Cassandra Ortner. And first timers being Cassandra and Christine being on the board with 2 Success Club points is amazing.
So
amazing.
Awesome.
Congratulations. And then Lindsay Kaufman and Kelsey Rogers. You are at 4 Success Club points. And that is remarkable. You're 1 point away from Success Club 5. So everybody keep inspiring and keep talking to people. Take it away, Lindsay.
Do you want to do news real quick? And then we'll get into it.
Take it away, Allie. So, really quickly, and I'm just going to pull up. You guys can't see me. I can apologize. I'm just going to go through. I haven't checked out your Coach online office yet. Anytime you open your online office, you're automatically on your homepage. And if you scroll down just a little bit, it shows you Coach Breaking News. And so some of the really important and cool things that are happening right now, all challenge packs, y'all, are $20 off. Linz, when is that cutoff? Is it the end of November or are they running through December? Okay. So
as of now, it's just November.
make sure, y'all, that that is something that's part of the conversation, because I mean, I'll speak for myself. I think a challenge pack as it stands right now at 160 for what they would be getting, let's say it's the Beachbody On Demand and Shakeology All Access, I think is a ridiculous price for what they're getting. And then to knock off another $20 off of that is insane. When Lindsay and I signed up as coaches, we got our challenge packs with just the 21-day fixed program for 140, which is what these challenge packs are being offered at for the most part, or in that one, I guess it would be 120 to 160 range right now. Is that right?
So it's any challenge pack that is 150 or above that is $20 off, which is
$20 off, which is crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, make sure that's part of the conversation whenever you're talking to people, especially if they're saying that, you know, they're having a hard time in the finance department, which we all understand.
Totally.
Transform 20, Shaun T. Listen, this is step it up in November and get your Transform 20 excitement on. The whole entire Beachbody world is Shaun T on fire. So everybody right now is like doing their Shaun T and programs. People are picking Insanity, or whether it's T25 or Shaun Week, or don't say it. There's one more.
Hip hop
Abs. And size. So everybody's like Shaun T on fire. So we want to make sure that, and there are tons of people that know who Shaun T is and love his style. So,
and if you guys don't know who he is, which I think most of you do, if you don't know his story, it is like, I just got chills. Our first summit was in Nashville. Me and Allie's first summit was in Nashville, and he was one of our speakers. I'm like chills all over my body. Mm-hmm. Go on YouTube and find the 2016 Shaun T at Summit speech. He tells his story, and it's raw and it's not pretty. And he has been through so much. Are there any children in the room? Yes, there are. So much crap. But it has catapulted him to where he is, and it gives you a true sense of why he's so passionate, not just about health and fitness, but about life. It's inspiring AF. Like, I mean, he had the whole room. I don't even think people were necessarily in tears right away, as they were just like
jaws on the floor.
Yeah. Anyway, I digress. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, you don't. And the last thing I was going to mention is that the Black Friday, Cyber Monday sale starts, I guess that's tomorrow. Is that right?
Yeah.
Is that today? Mm-hmm. Tomorrow. So check into your coach office, guys, and just look at everything that's happening. There's just a ton of stuff coming up, especially with the holidays. You know, a lot of people give challenge packs as gifts. So now is the time to really start talking about it, since these sales are going on. I mean, it's up to 70% sale for Black Friday. So seriously check in and see what's going on there tomorrow if you can find it.
Awesome. Who's doing a Shaun T program right now? Nina, I know. Kate, Christine, sweet. I know Kate's doing T25 beta. I'm doing T25 gamma. Nina, it's retarded hard.
It's so hard.
Nina, which one are you doing?
I started with the alpha over again. So I started from the beginning.
Did. I should have started from the beginning. Just didn't. Christine, which one are you doing?
Insanity Max 30.
Insanity Max.
Wow.
That is so hard. Liz was doing that too. Holy crikeys. I mean, listen, there's none of his programs that are easy, not a single one. But start hyping it up. Start talking about it, because coming up, his Transform 20 is 20 minutes of insane Shaun T style workout. From what I gather, because I've been following a lot of the coaches that are in his test group right now, not one of... What?
It sounds horrible. It just sounds so horrible and fabulous. So,
yeah.
Sorry, go on.
Everybody that's been doing it, all of them have just been like, like they almost have no words because they're all just like, it's 20 minutes of the hardest, intensest, is that a word? Craziness that they've ever done. So I'm scared. I'm scared, I feel like. But anyway, so if you guys are at all interested in doing that program, I suggest doing a Shanti program right now and just start talking about it. What's up, Elise?
Do you think that it would be totally crazy to do like that with Lift 4?
I don't know because I haven't done it, but I would say if you
I
want to,
just feel like since I have been doing the 1 hour workouts for nearly like a year now, like whenever I only do 30-minute workouts, I just feel like I'm not
Working out.
burning enough.
yeah,
Like if I don't do anything with weights and I just do cardio, I feel like I'm missing something.
I'm doing both.
you're doing both.
I'm doing
You are
Lift
doing
4
both.
and I'm doing the Shanti also.
How's that going for
So,
you?
but I'm sore, but it's good because I have a hard time with just doing that also. Like I need those endorphins
Mm-hmm.
from,
You're
and
a
I get that
cardio
a little
junkie.
bit with Lyft. Yes. And I get that a little bit with Lyft, but I get mad when I don't get endorphins going like that. So I like to have at least some of it. And plus Tony and I were right in the middle of doing Lyft together. So I'm kind of like his motivation for that. And I didn't want to just be like, oh, I'm out. I got to do Shanti. So yeah, I like it. I don't think it's like an overload.
Yeah. I mean, I would always say give it a try. It's not like you have to continue doing it. So, my God, you guys are amazing. Let us know how it
Yeah,
goes.
no
I will
kidding.
not be doing that.
Awesome.
I will not be. All right. So, who's ready to find out what we're doing in December?
Me.
I'm so excited. All right. So there is a part of me that has been like, these girls are going to kill us because we just sort of said, all right, everybody, we're going to go strictly to the Challenge Tracker app. This is where it's all going to be because we want to incorporate everybody from Instagram and, everywhere. We wanted to just have one place. So we are taking it back to Facebook for a few reasons. A lot of the coaches on our team really love the Facebook group. They love how they are able to interact. They feel like they're able to connect more, which I totally 100% understand. I feel the same way. And we had to listen. Like, if that many people are saying this truly seems like a better outlet for us, then we can't discount that. And so that's part one. And part two is now Facebook has these amazing units, which I think some of you have seen. I put the coach training in our Team Fearless page. And so it's a really fantastic way to kind of keep things organized and I don't know, I think amp it up a bit. So here and also what's it called? The wake up call, the national wake up call, which is every Monday. I think it was 3 weeks ago, a coach named Amy Grosso did the wake up call on her virtual gym. And I'm in the shower. I always listen to it in the shower. And I'm in the shower and I literally was like, oh my God, that's it. So, and I got so excited and I texted Allie and I was like, you're going to kill me. But, and so I kind of told her, what my thoughts were from listening to this call. And how many of you guys that have been in multiple groups get frustrated with the starting and the stopping of groups? I hate it. And I've always hated it. I just always thought that's how you had to do it. I feel like we lose people that way. I feel like I lose motivation. And I'm sure if I'm losing motivation, then our challengers are losing motivation. You're losing motivation. How many times do as for me, because or those of us who run the groups, we're posting every single month the same crap. We got to post the same stuff to get people started. It becomes monotonous. And unfortunately, I've lost my mojo because I'm tired of posting the same things. And I think it's affected our groups. So what we're going to do is we're not going to have any more 30-day groups. We're going to go to what we're hoping to call our virtual gym. And I want all of us to be in agreement, and I want all of us to kind of have a lot of say in what goes on here. But we're going to use our existing Meet Me at the Bar group, since we already have most of our coaches in there. And if you're not in there, obviously you'll be put in there. But it's going to be a community where it doesn't start and stop. There is no beginning. There is no end. It's going to be open indefinitely. This is going to be for people who purchase challenge packs. This is going to be for people who might just be Shakeology drinkers. This is going to be for people who might just have the 3-month BOD. This is going to be a place for everybody. Everybody's welcome. We're going to support, and we're going to pay attention, and we're going to encourage everybody, because essentially, what is our job? Our job is to help people. It's not just to sell a challenge pack, even though you need to sell challenge packs, but it's not just to, tell somebody no, it's to encourage them. And I think what's also going to happen is it's going to reignite the spark within all of us, because we're all going to be in one place. We're not going to have to check into 5 different groups. We're not going to, like right now, some of us are in 4 groups. Let me tell you, it's a pain in the butt. But we're doing it because we have to, and because we have people that are counting on us. So just a few things, and then I'm going to show you what I have so far. And those of you that are in Meet Me at the Bar currently might already have noticed some of this going on. So we want to call it our virtual gym, because that's essentially what it is, and I think it's kind of fun and cool. I think the group as a whole, like all of us collectively, will come up with a theme every single month, which I think can be really fun, because like maybe you want it to be a month all about being grateful, so we can gear all our posts towards being grateful. Maybe you want it to be about, lifting your butt, lifting your booty. It could be so as a whole, all of us can collectively come up with something fun every month that's going to keep us all going, which I think will take the stress off of just one person trying to come up with it all. Let's see. So we are talking about adding people every Friday as opposed to once a month. Friday being that over the weekend, and I'll show you in a second, instead of having a prep week, I have units already set up that's going to take them through everything that they need. So when you have someone new coming in, you add them on Friday and you say, Christine, start with unit 1. And they're going to go through the units, and everything they need is going to be right there. And so it's going to take a lot of the guesswork out of things. It's going to be a smoother transition. And then we're going to play around with gender. That's something that we wanted to talk to you guys about. We are a mostly female-dominated team, and so are our challengers. We do have a few men in there. I would love to have a men's group, because I think guys can talk about things that us girls can't relate to, and vice versa. But I want that to be a general consensus. I'm not making that decision on my own. So does anyone have any questions before I show you guys around what will be our new virtual gym? So excited. Yeah, go ahead, Elise. I'll unmute you. Go ahead.
So if there was guys, they would just, is it like that unit tab thing that you were talking about? They would just be on like the one tab, they wouldn't post, like they wouldn't see everything?
No, because in the units, you're going to see everything. It would be something separate altogether.
It wouldn't be on our page?
No.
Why?
So
so then we'd still have 2 pages. Isn't that what we're trying to get away from?
Well, we would not. Like there would be the guys would have their group, and the girls would have their group, if that's the direction we decide to go.
Can I ask about that?
Yeah.
So we wouldn't post for them? Like how would we check in on their group and like stay accountable for them if we didn't post in their group.
Do you have
Also.
any guy challengers?
No.
Yeah. We wouldn't. It would be separate. That's why I'm saying I want to I don't want to make this decision. I want everybody to chime in. So these are great questions.
Who would run it? You?
No, the guys would run it. Because we have lots of guy coaches. I mean, we don't on our team, but there are lots of guy coaches in our network.
Right. I'm not opposed. I don't care.
I think the only reason why I'm bringing it up is because I want to make sure that everybody is 100% comfortable posting whatever it is that you feel necessary. Like if you're okay with talking about your periods in front of the guys, that's fine. If you're okay with
and if they're comfortable hearing it.
Right. We want it to be comfortable on both ends. Like I don't ever want a guy to be like, oh my God, these girls keep talking about like sweaty boobs and like whatever.
Don't you think that that's kind of who we are though?
Yes, that's why I'm saying
We're kind of pretty, at least I don't know all of you, but I feel like a lot of people in our group is,
Yeah. Look at that sweet girl. She is always naked. I love it.
Long hair.
Hi, Juliet. Hi,
Oh,
sweetheart.
Gosh, she's like, why does she know my name?
I know. Look at her. She's so sweet. Okay. So any other questions before, and we do not have to decide that right this second, but I definitely want everybody's input. Yes, Christine, because I know that you have Tony. Let me unmute. I can't unmute you. Why can't I unmute you?
Can you hear me?
There we go. Yep.
Okay.
There she is.
So what does that mean? Like if we are talking to other people about challenge packs and stuff, and I'm usually like, well, look at me as your personal coach. What do I say to them now? Because they're going to be putting it where I really do that, right?
Right. Hi, sweetheart. So are you talking to some guys right now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So listen, if everybody's fine with having, with it being a co-ed thing, then that's the way that we will go. I only bring it up because I don't want guys to be weirded out by what the girls talk about. I don't want girls to be weirded out by what the guys talk about. Essentially, we can keep it exactly how we have been. I don't want to exclude. No. I don't want to exclude anybody. I just want to make sure that everybody's comfortable.
I'm not saying for sure, like, that would be. I was just curious, like,
yeah.
The guys that I am talking to, I don't want to be like, yeah, I'm going to be your coach, and then be like,
And then
well,
I'm in another group.
So I just want to know either way.
Yeah. No, I think. Is everybody cool with keeping it the way that we have been and having it be a co-ed thing? Yeah. Yeah. You're so sweet. Okay. Cool. So then that's
Mommy, I'm gonna eat you.
Don't eat me.
Ooh, mommy's tasty. Okay, cool. So then we will keep it that way. So then there is some verbiage that I'm going to have to change within the group, but I'm going to show you guys what I have so far. So this is the current group, Meet Me at the Bar. All of this will change. This cover, can you guys see my screen? Yeah. Okay, so all of this will change. And I've changed our group settings. So now you can see that there are units right here. So when someone comes into the group, and I suggest that we all do this as coaches too, every single one of us, we go into the units right over here. And it has 6 units so far. And it's new virtual gym babe. And I will change the word babe to whatever we deem fit for us as a whole. So they're gonna start here. There are 5 posts under where we want them to start. The first one is the welcome and expectations. And I'm just gonna read this to you guys. I know it's, a little long, but I just want all of you to hear it out loud and kind of get your feedback and what your thoughts are with all this. So just bear with me. So the welcome and expectations. Welcome, new virtual gym person. We'll figure out a new name for that. We are so excited to have you as part of our fitness family. This group, your virtual gym, houses everything you will need to be successful. From accountability and support to recipes and wellness tips, this virtual gym will help you to change your life, but only if you allow it to. I'm Lindsay and I'm the creator of this gym. I may be your coach or you may have one of my coaches as your coach, but however it looks on your end, I'm here to help. I promise you that I will post each morning a daily hashtag. We will talk about all this. I promise you that I will add recipes and meal ideas on a consistent basis, which we can all do, and I'll show all of you how to do that. I promise you that I will go live and have Q&As weekly, which I think is super important and something we can't do on the app. I promise you that I will love you, support you, and be here for you when you need me. Now, with that being said, let me also tell you what I will not do. I will not babysit you. We are all big people here. I'll change that. I will not judge your choices. I will not go MIA. I will not be the one responsible for your success or your failure. That is on you. I will not respond to messages or tags after 8 p.m. The reason I put that in there is because I think it's important for people to know and for us to know that it's okay to have downtime. And I think it's important for us, especially, well, it doesn't even matter, especially if you're a mom, especially if you have a spouse, whatever it is, I think it's important for you to take that time and be with your family and know that it's okay not to have to be at your phone's beck and call every second. I will not bring anyone into this group that I do not think would be a good fit. And I feel like all of us will do that. Like, you use your judgment on who, because you wouldn't ask them to be in your group otherwise. This community is powerful, and I truly believe that if you post, if you interact, if you are actively engaging with the other members of this group, you will not only meet some amazing women, but people, but also have a higher success rate in your journey. So what do I expect from you? 1, I expect you to check in with your own personal post each day. Now, this is where things are going to change a little bit. It can be a sweaty selfie, a quote, a recipe, a picture of your food. I don't care what it is, but I want something. I want you guys to let me know how you feel about that. I personally think I personally think that it will allow some people who aren't posting to actually post if they don't feel so like resistant to posting their sweaty selfies. If they know that they can just check in, I feel like it'll help them stay accountable. 2, I expect you to comment on at least one other person's post in this group. It can be encouragement, an answer to a question, anything at all, as long as you are engaging. 3, I expect you to understand that while I am HCIC, head coach in charge of this group, I cannot do it all, which is why this group is also filled with more of my coach leaders. I do my absolute best to be there for you all, but I am human, and sometimes I do fall short, so I ask for grace. Number 4, I expect you to stay true to your goals, true to yourself, and true to your journey, and overall be a good human. As a new virtual gym babe, I know that you can succeed with this group. I know there are a lot of amazing people in this group, and you may get overwhelmed with posts, but remember, every single person here is on a journey with you, and while there may be many, the more the merrier, and the more support you will have. Once you have read through this post, I need your commitment. Comment below with "let's do this dang thing." That reminds me of Nina, because she always says that. Alrighty, time to make those goals a reality. Love you all, and thank you for trusting me as your coach. Love, Lindsay. So there's that, post 1. And then the second part of this is your workouts and before stats. I won't read through all this, but it tells you how to log onto your Beachbody On Demand. Here's a tutorial on how to use your Beachbody On Demand. It tells you to take your progress photos. It tells you to take your measurements, and it tells you how to do those. And then your homework for today is to take your before pictures and measurements, upload them here in the comment section. So everybody's stats, and I would love for us all to do this, everybody's stats and before pictures will be right here. So they can always go to this unit, go to this post, and they'll see them there. And then this talks about nutrition, recipes and meal planning, and just kind of talks about, that this group will support them in all of that. And it asks to share their biggest nutrition struggle here. So again, everybody's biggest struggles will be here. And then this talks about your reason and your why, like why we are all here, what made us start this journey. And so it asks to list 5 reasons why you're on this journey here. And then the last one is personal development. Just talks about grabbing a good book, making that commitment to strengthening not only your body, but also your mind. So that is the first unit. So instead of that week of posting all that crap that most people don't see anyway because it gets lost somewhere, here it is. You just tell your person, go to unit 1, it's all there. And then they'll press I'm done, they'll go to next unit. And the next unit is healthy recipes. And so I've already started adding some here, but this is going to be a place, guys, where unit 2, if someone's like, God, I really need a dinner recipe, we'll go to unit 2 and check out all the recipes that are in there. So this will be a place for recipes. And the cool thing about this is and these are actually posts that I got from our page. Lindsay Rambo posts them all the time. So you can actually go to our page, like our feed, and there's like 3 little dots that will be up here that aren't here, obviously right here, but it'll say add to unit. So if you post a recipe, you can go to those 3 little things here and it says add to unit, and you just add it to the recipe unit and it shows up right here. So it's really fantastic. So unit 2 will be recipes. Unit 3 will be meal plans. So again, if someone's struggling on a meal plan, they should just go to Beachbody On Demand and look it up themselves. But if they don't want to, or Pinterest is full of them, they can also come here to unit 3, and we're going to have tons of meal plans there. We'll just keep adding them as we go. Unit 4 is Shakeology recipes. So what I would like to have for Shakeology recipes is not just your shake, but also all those recipes that you can make Shakeology ice cream. You can make Shakeology balls. You can make Shakeology cookies. You can make all sorts of things with your Shakeology that isn't an actual shake. So that'll be all here. And then personal development. So as we're reading, we talk about, maybe a quote stuck out to you that day, posted on the page. But then also I have a couple here, and I just went to Google and literally copy pasted what the book was about and just put it here. So if anyone needs a personal development book, they can be like, ooh, Rye, Wit, Hard-Earned Wisdom. That sounds fun. Let me read that one. You know what I mean? So it'll all be here. And then our next unit, and I think Kelsey's the one who recommended this, before and afters. So when you have your before and afters, put them here so that we can all celebrate you, because we'll be able to see them. So I think this is going to be a much more streamlined way of doing things. It's going to be easier because no one's going to get taken out. The only way somebody's going to be taken out of this group is if they're an asshole. Straight up. Like, if you're not a good person and you're being negative and you're not being respectful, then you're out, because we don't want that. Like, our lives are, Juliet, I'm sorry. I didn't realize she was still right there. I just said that. But really, it's like, I think with keeping people in it and not kicking people out because for whatever reason, I think they might be reignited. Who knows, when they see that one post that Tina Marie puts up, or that one post that Nina puts up, that they're like, oh my gosh, I totally understand what that girl's going through right now. And if she can do it, so can I. And then she might be like, all right, I'm ready. So I think this is going to be really amazing. I think it's going to bring back a lot of people that maybe have fallen off for whatever reason. And I think it's going to help us in the long run not have to check in on 50 groups and just keep everybody in one place. And then the other brilliant thing about those units, and I talked to a couple of you guys about this already, we have Transform 20 coming out. So of course, the hype with new program launches is huge. Like, everybody loves trying out the new programs or being in that first test group. So what we can do as a team within this one group is we can have our own. So I just set up a unit. Let's say it's unit 8 is Transform 20. So every day you go to unit 8 and I'll have all the posts scheduled or coming out in unit 8. And that's where the Transform 20, our very own Transform 20 test group will be. If say Christine is like, you know what, I'm ready to do the 21-day fix extreme. Who wants to do it with me? And you post that on our page. And 5 people are like, I want to do it with you. Well, then we'll just go in and create a unit. And so all you girls or whoever can have that little space for just the 21-day fix extreme. So
It's remarkable. I don't mean to interrupt you, Lynn, but
no, please.
I want to just reiterate how remarkable that is, because for so long, what I do.
you're freezing, and so it's like making you just sound like you're like drunk underwater.
Well, what's remarkable is that this frees up so much opportunity for us guys, because in the past there have been literally probably at least 3 groups that we are all in at the same time, and this is so, I know we're overusing the word streamlined. It is so streamlined and so simplified, and to have one hub is going to gigantically affect all of our, not only our businesses, but our own individual journeys.
I think so too. And I think because we're all going to be involved, like I don't want to come up with the names every month. I want us all to come up with the names every month. The same thing with like, there's going to be a daily hashtag. And if any of you guys want to get involved in like taking a day, like say, Allie wants Mondays, Tina Marie wants Tuesdays, Kate wants Wednesdays, I'll take Thursdays, like whatever. So like every day you come up with a hashtag that's fun. Like if you want to do a throwback Thursday, you just like hashtag today, hashtag throwback Thursday. And so within your posts, everyone uses the throwback Thursday about something like that, or throw down Thursday. Like I throw down Thursday, challenge you to 10 push-ups, whatever it is, we can just have fun. And that's really what I would like to bring back into our groups is fun without the pressure, fun without being overwhelmed. And I can tell you, I have been overwhelmed with the amount of groups happening and trying to plan them. Like Allie and I sit down in January usually and plan out our groups for the year. That's overwhelming. It's overwhelming going, all right, we got to end this group and start this group, and who's in this group and what coaches are and what, like, blah. We don't have to do that anymore. And we're all going to be in one place. And I think it's going to allow us to come together as a team. Yeah. And really get to know each other on a very much more personal level.
I agree. I
just talked for a really long time. Does anyone have, like, I'm red in the face. Does anybody have questions, comments, concerns? Go ahead, Elise. Nope, not yet.
Self.
There you go.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
So maybe this is a silly question, but for the recipes thing, do they have to be our own recipes? Can we just post like fixate recipes that we've tried that we like?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely. I mean, if you've tried them, it's better. But if you haven't,
well, that's what I meant. Yeah. Something that I've tried or whatever.
Yeah, definitely.
My other question was, as far as like you said, like if, hey, does anybody want to do 21 Day Fix? And there were 5 people are like, yeah, whatever. So we create a unit. So if we start it and we finish it, then do you delete that unit? And then what, or like, does it stay open? Cause then what if, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, do we?
I don't know. That's a good question. I mean, would there be a purpose to keeping it open?
Well,
I don't know.
I didn't know, like later than like 2 months.
I see.
Oh, sorry.
I see. No. I see exactly what you're saying.
Okay.
As far as the cleanliness of it looks like is Unit 8, is like Elise said, if that's the 21 Day Fix group, I think the smart way to do it would be to name Unit 8 21 Day Fix group starting on, and then list a date. And then if 3 months from now there's another group that wants to do a 21 Day Fix group, then they refer to Unit 17, which is 21 Day Fix group starting on October whatever.
Do you think that the units, like doing that, it's going to get like challenging again, like having all of the challenge groups on like the challenge tracker?
Well, first of all, it's not going to be something that you're doing every day. I mean, I would say it's not like no, I don't think so, because you're going to be posting on the main page. I would say really only.
So you don't post, I guess I'm confused then, because I was thinking that if it like Unit 8 is 21 Day Fix Extreme or whatever, and you're doing that, would you post in the main page, or you post in Unit 8 every day, or you post in both?
I would say probably just in the unit, but really what I would suggest is maybe for now, until we really see how all of this plans out, we just use the units for exclusive groups as for a test group, like a program launch. I think that's where we should start. So our first one we'll try with Transform 20, and then we'll kind of see how it works.
And I know I should know this, but it's December or January?
We're going to start it for this next month in December 3rd.
I mean, Transform 20 starts in December? January.
You can start purchasing in December.
Right, and it launches like the first week in January?
January. I'd have to look at the dates again.
Okay.
But
Sorry, I didn't know if you said that earlier.
Can I clear one thing up?
yeah.
Can I clear one?
I don't know what she's saying.
Because it confused me in the beginning, and now
No, you're good. We got you
Sorry.
now. We got you now.
All right. Geez Louise. What I think is confusing people, because I was confused too, is Meet Me at the Bar is going to be our challenge group.
Yes, but it's not going to be called Meet Me at the Bar anymore.
Correct.
Mhm.
The units are like our sub chapters. They are places to post on specific things.
Mhm.
But if somebody goes in and they've taken their sweaty selfie for the day, they're basically just posting on the news feed.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Everything is on the news feed.
everything's on the news feed. You don't have to go to a specific unit, in other words, to post your Shakeology or to post your
Exactly.
sweaty. You are posting on the news feed.
Yep.
The units are going to be for specific offshoots of whatever.
Yes. Really, for now, it's instead of files. For now, it's a place, it's resources. And here's the thing, guys. Once we get this built and we're all going to be involved, I mean, we are all going to be involved. I honestly would pay $160 for a year to be in this group. And that's what I want it to be, is a place where, why the hell would you not want to be a part of this? Truly, why would you not want to be a part of this? And I think that's where it's going to go. I think it's going to bring the fun back, especially because we're not going to ask you, like, posting your sweaty selfie is not going to be mandatory. And I think we lose people. I do, because they're like, I don't want to post my sweaty selfie, and they don't. And sometimes it deters them enough to where they don't show up at all. But if we're asking them to just show up, post your food, post a motivational quote, as long as because even if they're just doing that, they're participating, they're checking in. I just got chills. I think this is a game changer. I'm so excited. I can't even tell you. Like, I've literally been like dying for this call, because I truly think I need to stop saying that, but it's true. I truly think this is a game changer for all of us.
Is anyone confused?
Yeah.
Is anyone confused?
I cannot get enough of her little face. She's so stinking cute. Look at her. She's like, I know. So as far as, do you guys like the word like virtual gym? Do you like that? Yeah. And here's also what it can do for us. We no longer have to worry about starting on a certain date as far as when you invite people. You don't have to worry about being like, well, our group doesn't start until 3 weeks from now. Now it's like, you sign up on Monday, girl, we got you on Friday. Get into our group, go to unit 1, go through it. Let's go. Let's start, which I think is awesome. So there's not going to be that pressure of like, okay, my next group is starting then, so I need to start inviting now. No, you invite whenever the hell you want to. And we're going to put you in there Friday, and you're going to be good to go on Monday, which I love.
I think that's going to be good, because I feel like I always miss somehow like when the next group's going to start, even though I'm in it, I just don't pay attention to the dates. And then I'm always like, I see all your guys' posts and how you guys are like, I have 10 spots, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, shoot, I missed that again.
Yeah. Yeah. No more. Now nobody can ever miss. Christine, I just need you to unmute yourself, girl.
Okay.
There you go.
So, like, I've been talking to this girl who's had BOD for a long time, and that's all she has. She hasn't been using the shakes. So, if if she wanted to, she's been talking about maybe doing the shakes, but if she wanted to, I could just go ahead and add her. Like, can I add people?
I'm going to make, yes, you can add people. Yes. It'll just have to be approved by one of us that are admins.
Okay.
Yes, but absolutely.
I'll just message you and say,
you can just add her straight to the group. Here, let me show you real quick.
Okay.
Christine, when you add somebody to the group, then Lindsay will get a notification saying that Christine has suggested a new member.
Mm-hmm. So
Okay.
right here, it says add members. And
Okay.
you'll Christine, are you in this group?
Yeah, just recently.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nina, you are not in this group, right? Okay, so watch. I'm going to add Nina right now. Nina Worley, there she is. And because I'm an admin, she's automatically added. But what's going to happen is you're going to put a name in here, and like Allie said, I'll get a notification and I just add them.
Great.
We just want to make sure that they have action. And yeah, as long as they're signed up, yes.
Well, that was another question I had is in the training videos, they talk about you can add somebody to one of our challenge groups for 2 weeks for free and just make sure that if they don't sign up, then you just remove them after.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been wondering, well, which group is that? So would this be the group or is that not happening?
I don't do it.
Okay.
Here's what I do though, is here's what I do. I sign them up for the 3-month BOD because they get their first 2 weeks for free anyway.
Right.
What I have found with just adding people with the free 2 weeks is that they jump from coach to coach and they keep getting 2 weeks from people. I'm not saying everybody does that at all, but yeah, because all they have to do is call Coach Relations and say, oh, I've now switched to Christine. Oh, I'm now switching to Kelsey, because they're not a coach themselves. They're just a customer. And I've had people do that. And I also find that when they don't actually make some sort of commitment, even if it's only that $40 commitment, 9 times out of 10, they really don't participate. So I would say at the very least, the 3-month BOD, which they don't even get billed for until their 2 weeks is up anyway.
Okay.
Yeah. Kelsey.
Yeah, I was thinking that too, like about like not playing into, but like people ask about the 2-week trial and stuff like that. And I was thinking about doing like a free group, like doing like a set poll or invite of like, okay, if anyone was interested for doing a 2-week trial, this is when I'm offering it. So I'll do like whatever, Facebook, or, you can do the tracker, whatever, invite them to that. And then if once it's over, it's like everyone in that group is on the same page. You can be like, okay, here's how you continue this or whatever. Like that's something that I have wanted to do each month, like run one free group, whether it's like I just did clean eating, just so everyone's on the same page and you don't feel like, I don't know, like weird posting like, okay, well, if you really like this, like, here's how you get more of it. So that like might be an option too.
We used to do those. And this is where people get a little weirded out by it. And this is why we stopped doing it, was because and I'm not discouraging you, I'm just kind of giving you, because I think free groups are amazing. But when they do that free trial, they still have to put in their credit card information. And because they get access to some of the workouts, and people resisted that to no end. And if they don't cancel in time, they get charged. So what I would recommend is maybe doing like the clean week, which isn't exactly free. Do you remember what that is, Allie? I don't know. I would say if you're going to do a free group, do a completely free group, because
$39.
Is that what it was? Okay. And what I've done in the past, and it actually worked out well. I don't know why I stopped, Kelsey, but what I did was I posted little workouts for them to do. And the only reason is because people did not want to put in their credit card information for a free group. You're telling them it's free, but why do I have to put my credit card information in?
Yeah.
Just to throw that out there.
Right. Even like, whatever, I could change the wording or something.
But
Yeah.
yes,
Good point.
yeah. But I mean, if you, yeah. It just, they do have to, I just want you to know that even though it's that free 2-week trial, they do have to put their credit card information in there. So what else? Is everybody on board with this? Does this seem like something that's good moving forward? And the other complaint that we've been getting is it's another app that they have to open, and people didn't like that. So just kind of want to get your feedback, because this is what we're going to do starting in December. And I'm sorry, and then I will shut up, I promise. I think this is extremely duplicatable. So say like Christine, you start, like say you and Liz, like this is Liz Anderson's sister, by the way. Like say you and Elizabeth, like start your own team. Like, you start gaining coaches under you, and you're then ready to be like, all right, I'm ready to start my own group, which I would hope that all of you would do eventually. You can literally take everything that's in the units and start your own and add your people to your own. So I think it's something that's very easy to take and put it into your own groups, without having the stress of having to do it every 30 days. And that's another part of why we're doing this, is to make it so that it's very easy to duplicate it, so that you can then do that yourself when you start, getting enough people. Because honestly, these groups can't be 800 people. But if we keep all the people in, it's going to start getting large pretty quickly. And once you start getting your own people, the hope is that you would do this yourself. So that's another reason why we want to streamline things, to make it easier for the coaches, make it easier for you guys. So what do you guys think? Yeah.
Lindsay, I know you will say that you've done a lot of copying and pasting and stealing information from other people, but I commend you for your work, the time you put into this, and the thought that you've put behind this is for the sake of the team. I think is gigantic. So thank you. Oh
my God, you're welcome. I've had a lot of fun doing all of this, and honestly, this is not my own. Like, I reached out to the coach who did the wake up call, and she was very gracious in giving me the information. And it's one of the things I love so much about this company, is nobody's in it for themselves. There's no use in reinventing the wheel. Everybody is so willing to share information, and it's fantastic when you find something that is working and amazing. Then why not spread the wealth? So I did not do this on my own. I just put it together. So thank you. I appreciate it, because, there's been a lot going on lately, but it's been all good. It's all good things. And I think it's going to make all of our lives a lot easier. So does anybody else have any questions? Because we are coming up on an hour here, and I don't want to keep any of you guys any longer. Well, what are we going to call it? What is going to be what do we want our theme to be for December?
The December theme or the name of the group?
Well, I think it's all the same, right? I don't know. Yeah, it's our virtual gym. It's going to be our virtual gym. And the theme of this month of December is going to be what? Is that when we want to do like our bikini by the ball drop, or buff? I guess it's not bikini, buff by the ball drop, something like that. It's whatever you got, like whatever you think would be fun. Listen, Kelsey and Allie, you two are like the little witty queens.
I like buff by the drop of the ball, or buff or don't drop the ball until I'm buff, or
something.
Yeah.
How about go ahead, Elise.
I was gonna say something different did we touch on Instagram challengers at all?
We did not.
Good.
Thank you. That was my biggest concern, and that is the reason why I originally wanted to go over to the app. I've talked to a lot of coaches, and actually Allie was like, wait, Kristen and David don't do the challenge tracker app because they're like, pretty high up in the company. They don't. And all of the coaches that I've talked to that run their groups on Facebook all say that the people who do not have Facebook, that are on Instagram, they've just said to them, just open up an account to just come into this group. You don't have to do anything with Facebook. You don't have to add friends, and you don't have to add friends. You don't have to do anything other than have an account to get into this group. And from what I hear, nobody is given any problems. Now, I'm sure there's always one or two, but if they want it bad enough, they're going to do it. They're going to do it. Nina, were you on Facebook, or were you were not on Facebook, right? I feel like I remember you had gotten off of Facebook and then you got back on when you signed up. So there.
Yeah, I wasn't on Facebook for the first time I went around with Ashley as my coach.
Mhm.
We did the Facebook private app. We didn't have the challenge tracker.
Right.
So that the group that you're starting is the way I started out.
Right.
So I like that a lot better than the app myself.
And this is a non-Facebook person. Woo, woo.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So there we go. Nina's a prime example.
So
Done.
Yep. Go ahead, Elise.
So you said that ideally, if we don't delete anyone, that your hope is that eventually we'll branch off and lead our own. So if the challenge tracker is still going to be there, correct? So if
I mean, the app is there. It's never going anywhere.
right, I mean, so if somebody decided that they wanted to go back to that and start their own thing, then they could.
Of course. Oh my gosh, yeah. It's all up to you. I mean, ultimately, it's all up to you. I would say I would
create any kind of group on Instagram. I don't really know much about Instagram,
You
but
can't.
okay.
Nope. That's where Facebook gets us, even though they're owned by the same people. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, ultimately, it's up to you, Elise. It's you're the CEO of your business. So however you want to take it in the future is where you take it in the future. But as of now, I would, this is I think a really great way to get us all back on track, get everybody in one place. And if you want to change that later down the road for yourself, absolutely. Up to you. All right. Anybody else? How about I'm going to put a post up on our team page and we can just, I'll do it and meet me at the bar. I'll put it's not going to be meet me at the bar anymore, but I'll put it up in our new virtual gym, a post, and we can all just comment there on ideas for the December group. Sound good? That way everybody's involved. And if you're not, is there anybody on this call that is not in that group? No. Okay. So we will work on getting everybody in there and all of our people. And I would reach out, guys, to all of your past people who have been in challenge groups before or that still have BOD and or Shakeology, and get them in that group because it might just reignite their fire. So
should we just add people that are already, like I have a challenger that's on the 3-month thing. Should I just add her to the group?
Tell her first. We don't want to just add people to the groups, but ask her, say we've got this new platform. It's where it's a never ending challenge group and kind of, and
it's live now. We can start.
It's meet me at the bar. We're going to just do it and meet me at the bar.
Right. I'm just saying we can start adding people.
No, we're going to wait till December 3rd.
December 3rd. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So that all of our challenge groups are done. Oh, they're all going to be done and we're going to have one. So happy. All right, you guys. I love you all. Thank you so much. And if you have any other questions, please post them on the team page. Let us know what you're thinking. Okay. All right. Thank you guys for spending your Monday with us.
Good night, girlies. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. Yes. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you.